Hey Taurus, welcome to Social Dragonfly Tarot. My name is Eddie, if you don't know already. I really appreciate you joining me on my channel. This is a timeless general reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay, sun, moon, rising. Pick a house, pick a node, pick a planet. Okay, you're going to know if it resonates for you. It's not for everybody. I do use cuss words. If you don't like that, find another reader. These are going to just be general messages, love, truth, inspiration, validation, confirmation, and instruction, okay, for the sign of Taurus. So I did go ahead and pull some oracle cards before, just for the sake of time, all right? Because I do already kind of have a long spread anyway, all right, Taurus? So I'm just going to go ahead and give you some of the little pre-downloads I had, and then we will get started on talking about these cards. All right, Taurus, you know, it's interesting because I've never had this come up before, but you know the Willy Wonka film? Like the old school Willy Wonka, okay? Like, I think it's like 1971 or something like that is when it was, yeah, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971. You know what, the scene when they're in the boat and it gets all weird and creepy and there's like a whole bunch of shit, like it shows like all the people get freaked out and the little girl Veruca, that she was like, I want a boat like this one, you know, and then at the end she's all freaked out. She's like, I do not want a boat like this one. I feel like there's something happening like that. That poem actually came up, which I'm going to read it to you in a second. I felt a lot of fear, okay, anyways, and we have lots of energies of kind of corresponding with that, okay? So you could be in a fearful place. I feel like you're being taken to a place that it's like you, before you got on the boat, you thought you wanted to go there, you know, because you could see, like they're saying that you could see, like let's say you're about to hop on a ferry because you want to get to the other side of the fucking body of water over there. And, you know, you're like, all right, you know, I'm just going to hop on this boat and go on this journey so I can get to the other side. And at first, you know, you're only thinking about how you're going to feel when you get to the other side. You're not thinking about how you're going to feel when you're on the boat. There's something about that where you're on the journey now, and there's some aspect of it that's kind of freaking you out. Maybe you didn't know you could go this deep. Maybe you're learning things about yourself that you didn't realize. Maybe you kind of went down a rabbit hole, okay? I feel like we could call it that, down the rabbit hole, all right? That doesn't necessarily go with the whole poem we have going on here with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But anyway, I'm actually going to read you that poem. All right, it's called There's No Earthly Way of Knowing Which Direction We Are Going. Okay. It goes, I think this little first stanza is actually not included in the movie. It says, round the world and home again, that's the sailor's way. Faster, 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 faster. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rowing, or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell a-glowing? Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes, the danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing. So you're on this journey, Taurus, and I feel like there's some aspect of you that doesn't want to move forward, okay? There's something here that's creating a blockage here, and I say that because this looks like the Ganesha or Ganesh, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, okay? There's some sort of blockage here. I feel like if you just kind of sit down and take a pause and ask for your spirit guides' help, maybe you've been in like a whirlwind type of energy, okay? I just feel like there's a definite fear here. There's a definite fear. But you're not wanting to look at it. With the denial card here. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So whenever you actually, and notice this red here with the root chakra, my left ear is ringing, okay? Your spirit guides are trying to warn you about something, okay, Taurus? This is a fear of moving forward. there's little aspects of yourself that I feel like it's like you're doing spring cleaning within yourself. You know how like usually once or twice a year or something, you go and you clean like all the spots that you don't normally get to clean, you know what I mean? Like you clean your baseboards and you clean other, like you move things and you clean behind things and you're dusting and you're getting all that shit out that you normally don't, because you're just trying to do a quick clean, and I feel like you're going deep down into the cracks and crevices of your fucking soul, Taurus, and this is deep for you. Take this as an opportunity for there to be an activation here for you. Lots of lower chakra energy here. This could have to do with guilt, or this could have to do with maybe how you've related to other people. See, because that's the thing is, Taurus, there's really no going back, you know, and I feel like that might be the biggest thing that makes you a little fearful, is because I feel like, you know, you've hopped on the boat, Taurus. You've hopped on the boat and there's no going back. You know that you can't turn around, you know what I mean? The next ferry back to where you came from, okay, is not going to be in this lifetime. It's interesting that I say ferry. I know I was talking about the boat type of ferry, but here we go. So this map maker of destiny, this came out in reverse. This is really telling me that you're on your divine path, and even though you may feel like you're out of alignment, you got to understand, okay? There are some parts of this journey that will be predestined for you, okay? There are some aspects of this journey that will be completely predestined for you, and then there are other aspects of it that you will have the right to choose. So like, think of it like as you have a map of what you're supposed to do for this lifetime, and you have certain stops that you're supposed to make, certain people you're supposed to meet, that kind of thing. All right. But along the way, there are certain times when you have the right to choose and operate your free will. Now is one of those times whenever you are being called to choose and operate your free will, okay? I feel like those of you who, it's like you may have had a realization of what your authentic purpose was. You know you're meant to be abundant. Okay? But maybe you've lost the inspiration along the way. Maybe you've become tired on the journey, because you do have the journey card here. It came out in reverse. Definite 2 energy here. Journey is number 2. All right, this denial card, this reminds me of the 2 of Swords a lot. 2 of Swords can represent denial. There's something here that you are being forced to see or forced to face within yourself. There's something that needs to be balanced out here within you. Okay? I feel like they're trying to get you to acknowledge that, first of all, yeah, some of it, like I said, some of your path is preordained. And, you know, some of these events in your life, yes, they were meant to happen, and some of them you're not going to be able to change, right? You have no control over that. But it's all about how you're responding to your circumstances. And right now, I feel like you're in an energy where you may not, it's like you don't know how to respond, so you just don't. There might be something that you need to let go of, something that you need to release, some habit that you have that's blocking you. It could just be fear itself that's blocking you, Taurus. But there are things that you need to transmute or let go of, okay? 8, that's a transmutation type of energy here. 8 is also, it's a number of abundance. It's also the number of karma, right? What goes around comes around with the 8. It's like someone here, you know, could be thinking, right? Well, if it's meant to happen to me or for me, then it'll come to me. But it's like, yeah, some aspect of that is true, but like you also still have to use your free will to be, you have to get the inspired action, which comes from the heart chakra, which I'm feeling lots of heart energy off of this if you look at the color of this, okay? There's some aspect of your heart that you're not listening to. It almost feels like your inspiration is fleeting. You're tired. You're tired. So some things in life, yes, everyone in the spiritual community, they always want to talk about how you are the creator of your reality, and you know, yeah, that's true, you know what I mean? But there's also, it's like there needs to be a balance here. You have a 24 breaking down to a 6, and 6 is definitely about balance here. There needs to be an acknowledgement here that, yes, you do create your reality. But when we talk about creating a reality, a lot of us we forget to mention that it's called co-creation for a reason. So you're co-creating with the divine. That means you and the divine, or God, source, universal energies, whatever you believe in, comes together. You come together with divine and you create together. So some aspects of this are going to be based on you exercising your free will and taking an opportunity to make a move and make choices and choose your path and use your thought forms and use your emotions, right? Your thought forms combined with your elevated emotions to manifest things and draw things towards you based on the vibrational frequency that you hold. And there are other aspects of it that you have already kind of pre-contracted to and agreed before you came here to experience. There are certain stops along the way that are fated. This is about finding the balance between that, between divine intervention, between fate, and between fate and free will, between divine intervention and you being a divine creator. Okay? That's what I'm getting with that. There's some sort of circumstance or something that you're going through. It could be a relationship, and how you respond to this situation is going to be determining your destiny. Okay? There's something that's within you that you must change or that you must face in order to be put on your highest timeline. Right? For your highest and greatest good. There's something within you that you must face. I feel like it's fear. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. See, the thing is, once you become aware of whatever this is that's blocking you and holding you back, because I definitely feel with this journey card in reverse, there's some sort of stagnant energy. Once you face this and acknowledge it, it's going to be harder to deny it. You can't go backwards. They're not going to let you go backwards. The only way to get through this is through it, right? The only way to get out of this is to go keep pushing through it. And I find it interesting that we have the journey card in reverse, and I got that poem from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There's some sort of something that either needs to end, or maybe that you could have felt like something fell apart, like you embarked on a journey with someone, or you started something that you feel was failed. Okay, it could be a project, a business, whatever this is. Or there was some sort of delay or setback, and that's making you want to just stop and give up. But deep down, this is all about how you respond to this. Are you going to learn from whatever the situation is? If this, let's say for example, if this was a failed business or some sort of failed project or something, failure is only whenever you stop. Failure only happens when you give up. Look, she's on the bridge. Bridges are for getting from one place to another. Bridges are from getting from one point to another point. I feel like you've stopped on the bridge, Taurus, and you're not wanting to go all the way across. This is Spirit encouraging you to go all the way, okay? Go all the way. If you want to know what your blockage is, right? Because you have this abundance here. If you don't feel like you have this abundance yet, abundance in love, abundance in money, abundance, in your finances. It's there, but it's all about your perspective and how you're looking at it. If you want to know what's blocking you from having that perspective to be able to see this, if you want to know what's blocking you from your authentic purpose, for most of you, I feel as though it's fear, okay? But if it's not that, okay, then you need to ask. Ask your spirit guides. Reach out for help. Most of you, though, I really feel like it's fear. With this Electra card here, we have lots of solar plexus energy here. This is like once you ask, once you once you acknowledge this here and you get out of this energy of denial, and you kind of acknowledge, okay, maybe I haven't been feeling as motivated. Maybe I've been feeling kind of, held back. Okay, maybe I've been feeling stagnant. If that's you, and once you acknowledge this and you actually ask, okay, spirit or God or source or universal energy, spirit guides, angels, whatever you believe in, if you ask for help and you say, hey, how do you get me out? How do I get out of this? I almost said, how do you get me out of this? You get you out of this. I think that's what the whole message here is that you're going to get yourself out of this. Because once you ask and once you acknowledge this, something is going to be activated inside of you. Kind of like it's gonna, what are those things that they put on your chest? You know what I'm saying? Where they put like electricity through your body. I can't think of what the fuck they're called right now. Where they jolt somebody back into life, they like restart the heart. You're going to be activated again energetically, and I feel like it's going to be like electricity going through you, because you're going to be connecting with some sort of cosmic energy or divine energy that's outside of you. Okay, and you're going to allow that to become one with you, because then it'll help you, whatever this is. If you once you call upon help, you're not going to call upon help until you acknowledge that there's an issue here. Okay, but once you call upon the help, this energy will come to remind you of who you are, because you are that divine energy, right? You are that divine energy. So it's going to be reactivated. You just kind of need to have like a, what the fuck do they call that thing, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where they put they rub them together, and then they put that shit on your chest, and then they're like clear, and then they jolt your fucking ass. That's something, forgive me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about with that. I know what it is, but I just don't know what it's called. Right? You're going to receive some download or something like that. That's going to help you understand how to move forward, okay? But you need to be open-minded. Because if you're sitting here in this energy, right, where you're in denial, where you feel like, all right, I'm just going to say it. Some of y'all are blaming something outside of yourself. You're like, well, I can't do X, Y, Z because I'm always taking care of my kids, or I'm always doing this, I'm always doing that, okay? And it's like there's always a reason why you can't. And the fact of the matter is, you're procrastinating from the abundance that you know is yours. You're not in that get up and go energy. Your solar plexus is underactive. You have no energy, no motivation, no oomph, no drive, because you're not confident within yourself. Because the fact of the matter is, you fear failure. Okay? If it resonates with you, then it's for you. If not, then it ain't. This ain't your message, baby. But if it is, that's what you need to realize. Some of y'all are literally afraid. Some of y'all are afraid of success. Some of you don't do what you want to do, and don't go after what you need to do, or what you want to do, what you know is right for you, because you feel like you're not going to be, it's like you're afraid of failure. It's like you're playing it safe. Your ego is talking to you and telling you, well, if you don't try, then you won't fail. So there's definitely a decision that you need to make with the journey card here. You need to move. This is a lack of movement. But the fact of the matter is, Taurus, like, you're already on the boat, though. You know what I mean? Like, you're already on the boat. And this came out in reverse, too. You're already there. There is no turning back. You've gone. You know too much. You've gone too far. You're not giving yourself credit for how far you've come and what you know. Okay. I feel like there's something, like I said, something's been ended or delayed or canceled. Okay. Or you feel like there's a blockage, something standing in your way. This could even be like you're not able to communicate with someone. The lines of communication are not there. Someone's not being real with you. And I feel like you feel that, okay? But it hasn't been addressed. There's always going to be changes. There's changes that either need to be made that you're resisting, or there were changes that were made that you are not liking, because it makes you fearful, okay? This is about needing to be flexible. There's a sense of flexibility that you need to maintain right now. Because if you were standing on one shore and looking across and saying, all right, here's the plan, I'm gonna hop on the boat and I'm gonna go to that other end and I'm gonna make it to that other end and everything's gonna be good, there may be some detours, And you may be thinking, well, fuck, how am I supposed to ever get to the other side? You'll get there. But I promise you'll be much better off if you stay on the boat as opposed to hopping off. Because I feel like some of y'all just want to bail out into the, depths of the ocean. Which, if that's what you want to do, then do that. But I really feel like deep down you don't want to do that because you see what's waiting on the other side. How do you respond to these detours? How do you respond to these delays? How are you going to respond to these setbacks, these obstacles, whatever this is, okay? However this resonates for you. So whatever this is, you can always change your plan, recreate or rewrite your plan. Look at it like you're attracting wonderful new adventures to yourself. Okay? You're going to depths of yourself. I'm just going to say that. I really feel like some of you are going to new depths within yourself. Yeah, death card at the bottom. I shuffled this, but I didn't. Yeah, and you're afraid of it. You're afraid of it. Some of y'all, you're going to new depths within yourself, and it's affecting how you relate to another person in a relationship. All right? I'm definitely picking up on that. Let me put these over here so I got room to get these cards going. Okay. I feel like, either that or you're afraid this person isn't going with you. And you're afraid to end this. If you need to end it, you need to end it. Because I feel like someone's still, like one of y'all may be growing if this is a relationship, and the other one is like, like you're confused as to where this goes. Because you have feelings for this person. Okay? Yeah. But you're afraid to let go of this person. Because it might be that might be all you've known, okay? Little pre-downloads. Yeah, you might be feeling like you're forced to do a bunch of shit that you didn't want to do. You're feeling like you're forced to go somewhere that you don't want to go. Like, there's something that you need to learn here, and I feel like, literally, there's something that you need to learn here. There's something new that they're wanting you to learn, but I feel like you're overthinking it. Either that or this person just doesn't want to go to the depths with you. And that could be what this journey in reverse is, okay? This could be someone else's energy. Oh, yeah. Let me get this. Okay. Taurus, please. Yeah, okay. So your intuition is telling you, you have emotional cues that are happening here, that have been happening that I feel like you've been ignoring. There's depths of these emotional ebb and flow, okay, with your emotions that I feel like you are avoiding. You know what I'm saying? It could be that you hopped on the ship and all of a sudden a motherfucking storm came through and you're like, yo, can we turn around and like go back to the shore until the storm passes? And the captain was like, hell nah, we're going through. We're just gonna, fuck it, we're going on through. And you're like, no, like, I don't want to deal with that. I can't do that. This is just some aspect of like, I can't, okay? I feel like there's so many signs that I've been doing where it's like, they've been numbing themselves. Like, I feel like this is like an, all right, you know what? In your past, I feel like you have done a lot of... This is past energy, all right? This is not you right now, but I feel like in your past, you did a lot of... like everything you did for someone else, if they didn't treat you back the same way, you know what I'm saying? If you were like giving and nurturing and all that stuff, you may have... you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a relationship before, this is past energy. All right, we don't grow out of this. This is energy of Like, I'm gonna do that for you, I'm gonna give and I'm gonna give and I'm gonna give, but you give to the extent of like overextending yourself, and then that person doesn't give back to you, and you're wondering why the fuck this person didn't give back to you, so it creates like resentment, so you just kind of shut off altogether emotionally. So this is you shutting down emotionally. All right, in your present energy, I just feel like there's that stuck and stagnant energy. Okay, the Four of Cups could be dealing with a Cancer, could be Pisces or Scorpio. Some of y'all definitely have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, Pisces as well, but Cancer energy here with the Four of Cups. This is, this energy here is boredom, complacency, apathy, right? Feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling like what you have right in front of you isn't good enough, right? It's like you have an opportunity while you're still on the boat, you know what I mean, to learn something, give something, receive something, have an emotional exchange or something like that. But since you're not all the way to the other side of the boat, you haven't hit land yet, you're like, nah, this ain't what I wanted, I don't want it. But it's still worth something, okay? It's still worth something. It's just not exactly what you wanted. Like, something just didn't turn out the way that you wanted to. This is also the Four of Cups is the third decan of Cancer. So that's Moon in Cancer. So like I said, some of y'all could have a Cancer moon, but this could also just be like the moon is fear energy. It's like you don't want to take the cup because you're thinking there's poison in that motherfucker. Like, looks sus to me. Look at him. He's like, that looks sus to me. I don't know about that. I feel like you even in the past, you've been desperate for a connection with someone, right? You want to connect with someone. You have so much love and heart to give, Taurus, but I feel like, when you have the opportunity to connect with someone, or, when you have an opportunity for some sort of emotional fulfillment, it's like either you're afraid to take it or it's not up to par. Someone may have in the past really hurt you because either they called you like overly sensitive or too needy or something like that. But the fact of the matter is you were in a growing phase. You were experiencing growing pains and you were letting a lot of that out, and that's okay. So I feel like anytime anybody wants to give their cup to you now, it's like you don't trust them. There's definitely some depression here. There's definite stifled creativity. Okay. Taurus, please. Yeah, and that's what this blockage is fear. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune Wheel of Fortune is a destiny card, and we have that map maker of destiny. Okay. This speaks to a lack of expansion because it is Jupiter energy. Some of y'all could have a Sagittarius that is prominent in your chart, okay? Some of y'all have a Sag North node and you feel like you're disconnected from that, okay? Hence the authentic purpose here in this card, the map maker of destiny. You're not misaligned with it. You're not. You just feel like you're not. Because I feel like you're looking to the outside. You're comparing yourself to others, okay? And that could easily be it. But when you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is also about either karma, right? Abundance, number 8. 8 is about karma. This could be about a karmic lesson that you have yet to integrate yet. This could also simply be that, all right, so you see the devil on top here? Everybody experiences the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay? You just happen to be experiencing the Wheel of Fortune, or you will be. This is your future energy. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, where your shadow will be welling up. Okay? And notice there's a snake here. And when you turn the Wheel of Fortune upside down, the snake, I never noticed this, the snake is actually right side up. If this would fucking focus, that'd be great. There you go. The snake is right side up. See, snakes are not always representative of something evil. Let me just put that out there. Okay, probably Christianity is probably the only religion. Nothing wrong with being Christian. Just gotta say this. But Christianity is probably the only religion where the serpent represents something evil. Serpents represent renewal. Serpents represent transformation. Serpents represent awakening. See, I feel like there's like some part of maybe your shadow or something that you've been repressing. This is a lot of repressive energy, repressing your emotions, repressing your shadow, or repressing some aspect of yourself or something that you don't want to look at here with the denial card. You're repressing some aspect of your journey. It's not going to be all sunshines and rainbows. Like people think that, all right, a lot of people who are like, they want to find their twin flame or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying I don't believe in that shit, but it's like they don't fucking understand that, like, if you find your twin or whatever, first of all, not everyone's a twin because it's a really high level ranking soulmate and you have to go through a lot of shit. You have to be able to stay in the storm. You have to be able to keep going, and the Wheel of Fortune will be in the fucking reverse for everyone at some point, but more particularly people who are on the twin journey, because all that fucking does, all the twin journey is not about another person. That shit literally redirects you back to your fucking self. And there's some aspect of yourself or some aspect of your journey that you don't want to do. It's like, yeah, I want to be spiritual and I want to, and I'm not dogging on you. I'm just saying it's like you don't want to experience. There's some aspect of it, of this. It's like you don't want to experience failure or embarrassment or depression or lower vibrational energies, but who does really? Nobody really wants to experience that, but some aspect of darkness is needed. And whenever you have an aspect of yourself, a shadow aspect of yourself, okay, whether it be insecurity, okay, it could easily be that. Just an example, not for all y'all, but you'll know if it's you. If you have like insecurity or some sort of something that you need to work on and you don't fucking want to work on it, all that's going to happen is that little shadow aspect of yourself is going to go even louder, going to speak even louder, and going to grow even larger, and is going to be right there in your face until you acknowledge it. That way you can transform it. It's also going to be reflected back to you in the outside world. The Six of Wands is generally like public recognition, how other people are thinking about you. Like, look, the horse is looking at him, right? Everybody is, checking out him while he's on his fucking high horse and shit like that. In the reverse, it's like you may be feeling like other people view you some type of way and you don't want to. Well, that just speaks to the fact that you need to work on how you feel about yourself, because it doesn't really fucking matter how other people view you. There's some aspect here, there's something about yourself that you don't want to acknowledge, that you don't want to deal with. Okay? And, whenever you try to suppression, there's suppressed emotions here, right? There's opportunities to acknowledge this that have come up that you have kind of like, nah, I don't want to right now. I don't want to. And what's going to happen is every time you try to tell it no, an opportunity to heal it, an opportunity to acknowledge it, to become aware of it comes up, and you choose to suppress it down, all that's going to happen is the energy is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to be basically reflected back to you over and over again. The universe is going to keep sending you opportunities to learn this lesson over and over again. Now, for those of you where this is not about, like some sort of shadowy thing, what this is this is an unforeseen setback, which I feel like some of you this is. Okay? And that could be why you feel, it's almost like you feel like you're out of alignment because you keep getting so many setbacks. Like, no, like that's not it. And it makes you feel bad about yourself, or you're afraid of how people are looking at you. When the fact of the matter is, this is an opportunity to follow through and learn the lesson. You are on your divine path. There's just something about how you're reacting to the setback that you need to learn. Okay? All right. It's like you could feel like the universe is working against you okay? And your faith is being tested right now. Just don't resist change, because this is a very big energy of change. And I feel like you're resisting it. There's going to be a big shift that's coming that you may not want. Okay, but remember, some aspects of the journey are, things that you can choose. Right? And then things that you can be in control of, that you can create, manifest your own destiny. And then other aspects of it, you're not going to be able to choose, because it's about divine intervention. Okay? How can you step into your own power, though, with these changes? How can you become more powerful, more strengthened, more trusting yourself more? Because I feel like, some of you have been through so much, and it's almost like you fear trusting yourself, okay? It's like I have a hard time shuffling. Get a drink of water. With endings come new beginnings, okay? All right, consciously, what's on the conscious mind of Taurus, please? Conscious mind of Taurus, please. Yep. This is a forceful surrender. Yep. So, consciously, you are trying to look at things from a different perspective, which is really, really good. Pisces energy, I definitely felt that. This is a transformation. This is like, the more your ego tries to fight and fight and fight and fight, right? And tell you that you should be somewhere else, and tell you that you should make more progress, and you should be like someone else, or that this opportunity or where you're at is not good enough, okay? Or that whatever this information that you got from your own intuition, that you shouldn't trust it, right? The more you try to fight it, the universe is literally going to tighten that rope around your foot and kind of force you back into that same space of I don't want to say stagnancy, but just this is my universe has you sit that ass down card, okay? They want you to take a pause. So you're having epiphanies right now. I feel like you're having epiphanies as to why things are the way they are. You can be very analytical right now. I don't see any swords out here, but this tells me that you're trying to think of things this way. You could feel like you're quite literally having to make sacrifices right now. Yeah, but you're being renewed here. You could feel like every time you get that fire under your ass, you get renewed, and you get that solar plexus popping, that solar plexus energy popping, that it's like, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. You feel like you're waiting for something all the time. And, that's okay. Sometimes that's when we get the best downloads from the divine, right? Is when we're waiting. I'm noticing the little trees and stuff here. It's interesting. So, they want you to kind of, like, you might feel trapped, you might feel confined, or everything's just really uncertain. I feel like they want you, they literally, you might feel like your hands are tied. They literally just want you to release the way that you're viewing things, okay? I feel like you're consciously trying to do that. You may be trying to, like, be positive, use affirmations, that kind of thing. It's funny how, the view of everything whenever you're hanging upside down is completely fucking different. And I noticed that the snake was upright whenever this card was upside down. So you're getting it consciously, on a conscious level. You're getting it, Taurus. You're understanding why things are happening the way that they are. Let's look at your subconscious mind. Yeah, but subconsciously you still feel very uncomfortable and very out of your element. Taurus, this is your energy here. Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Yeah, it's really hard for you subconsciously. You could be feeling like you could be having dreams of like not being able to run. Like I said, like dreams of feeling trapped, or you ever like have a dream where you're crawling through a tunnel and shit, and you feel like that it's closing all around you and stuff like that. Like having dreams of things that make you feel closed in. You feel closed in. That's okay though. That's okay. This is subconsciously you could be feeling like you're just breaking down, okay? Like you're desperate for some sort of like direction from outside of you. And I also feel that too. I feel like you guys are stepping into there's some hesitancy here about trusting your own intuition, because this is someone, the Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who doesn't know how to trust her own intuition. Like, you know what I'm saying? She, instead of asking her spirit guides and maybe using her own tarot cards or something like that, she always has to pay for someone else to do it. To pay for a reading from someone else. Like, and I'm not hating on that. I mean, y'all, I'm a fucking tarot reader, right? People pay me for readings. But I always would encourage you to listen to your own intuition first. I'm not here to make money off of you. I'm here to encourage you to grow, to learn those life's lessons, right? To expand your consciousness the same way I have to do. So, some of you, I feel like subconsciously you could feel like you might feel like you have to go about things in a weird way. Okay. Subconsciously, there are some sort of beliefs. You're looking at things differently. I feel like you guys could have been raised in a way, like let's say you were raised in a church or something like that. Like, I feel like subconsciously, deep down, you know that those are not your beliefs anymore, okay? And it could be really hard for you. It could be really hard for you to let those go. But the divine is really calling you to let go of those things, release those things. I mean, look at the Fool. The Fool's load is light. Yeah, lots of energies of release here. The Fool's load is really light. He doesn't carry a lot with him. You know what I mean? He's very free. You long for freedom deep down. You might feel like there's an abuse of power over you or something like that. But your personal beliefs are being challenged right now. I also feel like some of you could feel like whoever you looked up to before, your subconscious mind could be a little fearful because you always held them in such a high regard. And I feel like there's somebody that you could have looked up to that now you almost feel like you can't trust them anymore, because there's something that's being revealed to you that it's like whatever this was that they were trying to feed you, or it's like you're seeing some of the shadow aspects that they might be suppressing within themselves, and it's like you're becoming aware of those things within yourself, so you no longer can look at them the same way. Okay? What's the main obstacle, problem, issue, or blockage for Taurus, please? Yeah, you need to work on your solar plexus, okay? Because I feel like you really are longing for that passion. You're longing for that willpower. You're wondering, it's like you just have no get up and go like you used to. Something has happened to where you either are lacking confidence. I feel like you have a lot of passion with things. You have a lot of wonderful ideas, okay? But you never, it's like, okay, it's like somebody here, you have a lot of ideas. What was I saying earlier about the boat? You're standing right across And you're looking across the sea and you're like, yeah, when I get to that other side, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. It's going to be great because I know I can complete these tasks. I know I can do this, this, and this. I'm going to hop on. Here's the plan, man. I'm going to hop on this boat. We're going to go to the other side and I'm going to carry out all the tasks that I need to carry out, right? You get really passionate about it in the very beginning. And then something happens where either you get bored with it, or I really feel like it's a fear of commitment. It's like non-committal type of energy. I just feel like you're not wanting to complete whatever this is. You don't want to continue. But why? What's the real reason though? Yeah. All right. Because, there's some aspect of yourself that you lack confidence with. I see that you're very creative. You have a lot of ideas. You're very curious. Okay. You've even done research on whatever this is, right? You get inspired for a little bit. I feel like you're even getting a lot of inspiration from the divine. The Knight of Wands, though, he gets really, really excited about something, and then he just kind of like, he's in and out. You know what I mean? The passion is there. The passion is there. This is you really needing to stand your fucking ground with what you know is right for you. You really need to fight for what you know is right for yourself. This could also be a fear of standing alone for those of you who are letting go of beliefs that you know no longer serve you. The divine has put you in this position that you're in to have these downloads, okay? The Queen of Cups in reverse, this can be a very codependent energy, all right? And I feel like you guys, this is in your past energy here, this Queen of Cups reverse. I feel like you guys are learning to shed this or have shed this energy, but there's still some aspects of it, like little bitty inklings of it there, okay? And see, I always think of the Nine of Pentacles, where the little birdie there, where she gets her information from her spirit guides. I feel like you guys might just be, your spirit guides are telling you to keep going, but there's some aspect of yourself, like either you're not seeing the results right away or something like that. There's some aspect of this that's making you feel like you are not able to hold your own, okay? You may even feel like you're under attack. You know what I'm saying? Like your abundance. The Nine of Pentacles is about abundance. So when it comes out in reverse, this could even make you feel like your abundance is under attack. Like, how the fuck am I ever supposed to do this and complete this side thing that I want to do for whatever reason if I'm constantly being bombarded with all this shit with my work or my job or whatever? It's clear that you're a leader. Get inquisitive. Ask your spirit guides. If it's the inspiration or the time that you're lacking or whatever, right? This is a timing card. You could be feeling like you're lacking the time. Ask for help and they will give it to you. Ask for some sort of message. They'll give it to you. Some of y'all are feeling significantly imbalanced. Like balance is what you need. Some of y'all, the straight up issue is that this fear is causing you, this insecurity or whatever, is causing you to resist. The Seven of Wands can also be resist. This is causing you to resist. Somebody has Sagittarius North Node, I swear to God, okay? Because this is Sagittarius energy, all right? And you're literally resisting your North Node, your fucking destiny. You're resisting it because you don't think you're fucking good enough. You're resisting this passion. Like whenever the need to move comes up or the urge to move comes up, you don't. It's like you stay still for some fucking reason. And that's okay. I've done this before. I've done it myself. Okay? And there's some sort of blame that gets shifted. It's like you feel the need to blame someone or something. It's like instead of just admitting defeat, because you feel like you lack the stamina, they don't want you to compromise. They don't want you to compromise. This is not the time to give up, Taurus. This is not the time to give up. Especially if you have some sort of like look, if you have some sort of like business or something that you're building, there's something that you're building that they don't want you to give up on. It's almost like somebody here has accepted, well, this is just how it's supposed to be for me. I guess I'm not meant to do it. Like, that's not what they want. No, that's not what you are meant for abundance here. It's how you respond to the setbacks. You're meant to be independent. There's financial stability and security that's going to come from whatever this is that you're passionate about. But just because you're on your horse and you start running up a mountain, and the horse gets tired and you get tired and you're thirsty, it's okay to take a break. Take a break and then get back to it. Okay? This is also, the Nine of Pentacles can also be about clinging to beliefs that do not serve you, self-limiting beliefs, okay? You may need to have some more self-discipline, okay? Or just clinging to beliefs, all right, that do not serve you, that are not truth. And it all comes back to the ego here, which tells you the ego wants to keep you from getting hurt. The ego wants to protect you from a perceived failure. So what the ego will do is the ego will tell you, if you don't do that, if you don't try, if you don't even put yourself out there, there's something that you want to do that you love or that you're passionate about where you can actually serve other people or help in some way, shape, or form, that you're not doing it. You don't want to put in the work because, or you lack focus and you procrastinate. But the thing is, it's coming out of fear, because it's like you procrastinate because you want to save yourself from this energy. So you're like, well, if I don't try, then I won't fail. Failure is not trying at all or not trying again. Okay, we're going to look at how is Spirit helping you. We're going to get a few more cards. You're meant for something really important, Taurus, like you really are, with this abundance card here, but you have a blockage in the way. And, they want you to just acknowledge it and become aware of it. If you're not aware of what this is, if you feel like this resonates just a little bit, this is outdated, outmoded beliefs. This is beliefs. This is the main obstacle or blockage. This is, you have the passion there, and you do take action. They don't want you to play the victim, okay? They don't want you to let any outside circumstances stop you from what you know is right for you. And they don't want you to let fear or your denial of what the real root issue is stop you either, because Taurus, you're special and you're meant for something special. They're not going to let you stop, though. That's the thing. Like, this Wheel of Fortune is not going to shift into the reverse until you accept this cup. There's something that you need to accept, and you don't want to. If you don't know what that is, ask your spirit guides and they'll tell you. Some of y'all think it's just straight up too hard. But the fact of the matter is, you're built for this. Right? How is Spirit helping Taurus, please? Forcing you to look at your fear. This Moon card came out right on top of this fucking Hanged Man. Yeah, they're forcing you to look at whatever it is that's hidden deep within your subconscious, right? They want you to, this is the subconscious mind. This is the dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, please. They could be giving you dreams, all right? Somebody's got a Cancer Moon here. Somebody's got a Cancer Moon, okay? They're giving you images. They're giving you signs, synchronicities, mainly dreams. You need to pay attention to your dreams. They're forcing you. They're giving you downloads, possibly in the form of dreams, but they're trying to get you to have epiphanies or some sort of, like, face this fear here. They also want you to embrace the unknown, okay? The Moon is also the aspect of the unknown. Because look at this. Yeah, you're going to have some epiphany. The unknown. They want you to trust your intuition. They don't want to tell you too much. They don't want to give you, here's the thing. This is like tangible energy, right? Because it's pentacles, right? So it's like, you're not going to see the proof of whatever this is that you're trying to manifest until you believe it so much within yourself that it cannot be taken away from you. Because anytime you have such a deep belief of something within yourself, right, without the evidence of the outside, that cannot be fucking taken away from you. And whenever you believe in yourself so much, even when other people don't believe in you, because you may feel like you don't have the support from other people. If you believe in yourself, even when other people are not believing in you, even whenever you don't have the tangible representation of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in front of you, the universe will have nothing else, no choice, except for to reflect that back towards you, okay? Because it's the law of correspondence. So whatever whatever vibrational frequency you're having on the inside of you, that your outer world is going to reflect that, okay? So it's like faith is the substance of things unseen, the evidence of that which not has manifested yet. Okay? They want you to embrace the unknown. Because here's the thing. That ego that I was telling you about before, right? That's causing you to feel fearful. That's keeping you from moving forward. That's like, oh, I'm just going to fold. I'm just going to give up, or whatever it is. It's folding on your beliefs, or folding on what you confidently know is right for you, or not sticking up for yourself, not defending yourself, not sticking to your guns, whatever this is. That's your ego trying to get you to be protected from being hurt, because the unknown to you holds the possibility. That's where the fear is coming from. The unknown could hold pain in the future, right? Of course, it can hold pain in the future. Everyone, gets hurt. Everyone gets hurt. It's just a fact of life. It's just a fact of life, right? So your ego doesn't know anything other than how to protect you based on what you've been through in the past. So if you're embracing the unknown for your future and living in the present moment, you're not thinking about what happened to you in the past if you're in the present moment. You're also not thinking about, what could happen in the future, because your mind cannot fathom anything for the future other than what it's already known. So for you to really get rid of this fear, you have to embrace the unknown. Okay? All of your manifestation power lies within the present moment. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all need to get grounded. Okay? Get your fucking feet in the dirt and in the mud. Get your feet on the grass. It's really hard. It is hard to release and surrender, okay, to the unknown. It really is. And I am learning this lesson on my own, because you fear what? You fear the tower. So you try to foresee, you try to do tarot readings, you try to see what's happening in your future and all of that. They want you to let go of the struggle of that, because you don't learn lessons that way. You don't learn lessons that way. You cannot know what's coming towards you in the future and let it be a huge blessing. Now, let me tell you something. You are meant for abundant miracles to happen to you. Good things do happen to you. Hold up, I just got another fucking download. Okay? But for you to have miraculous things happen to you, you have to let go of trying to figure out what's going to happen in your future. You have to release the fear of the pain, because miracles are unknown. You can't figure out a miracle, right? You can't figure that shit out. It's like, whoa, that's a miracle. No other explanation for how that happened. A miracle is unexplained. You have to surrender to the unexplained, right? Now, others of you, whatever this outdated beliefs are in your subconscious mind that you need to let go of, some of y'all don't believe that you deserve miracles. Some of y'all literally, quite literally, don't believe that good things happen to you. And whenever good things are trying to be handed to you, when the divine tries to hand you something good, you look at it like it's something bad, because you don't believe that you deserve to have something good happen to you. So what do? You assume that everything is bad. Because even though you may not be thinking about that consciously on a conscious level, you may have been severely wounded, have a wounded inner child, right? Fear, the inner child is held in the root chakra. Definitely work on your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. Some of y'all went through some forms of abuse or something, and it formed the idea, or a caretaker, someone that was of a higher position than you, something like that, let you down when you were younger. This could even be a mother figure, okay? Cue the mother wounds here. I feel you on that. Someone here has these beliefs, right? It is a false narrative that you're operating off of. that makes you believe that good things don't happen to you. And I'm here to tell you right now, good things are meant to happen to you. But you have to get rid of the blockage of these false beliefs. Because whenever you operate off of false narratives like that, what will happen is, okay, you'll constantly be waiting for the next shoe to drop. It's like you're waiting for the bad thing to happen, because it's like, oh, anybody ever felt like that? I mean, holla at me in the comments if you've ever felt like that. Oh, things are going too well. Something bad's bound to happen soon. That type of mindset, that's fear. That's you operating off of a mindset that is not for you. Because what will happen is you will end up creating and drawing towards yourself opportunities, people, places, circumstances, situations, and things for you to experience those types of negative vibrations and negative frequencies. Because what you're doing is your wounded subconscious mind is trying to create opportunities. You don't realize that you're creating this, because nobody would willingly try to do that consciously, would try to create people, places, circumstances, situations, and things, and draw towards yourself and manifest these types of things towards you. But what you're doing is you're looking for, let me tell you about a narrative. When we have narratives, right? Narratives are deep core beliefs or ideas that were instilled in us when we were younger, usually from the ages of 1 to 7 or 0 to 7. Okay. And what happens is our consciousness operates off of these narratives. Like you believe you have to earn your love. You have to earn love from people that, your caretakers, or you believe that you're not good enough, or you believe that nothing good will ever happen to you, or that bad things just happen to you. This is just the universe is working against me. This is just the hand I've been dealt, right? Or that you have no power, or that you believe that you'll never be anything special or anyone special. What will happen is when you have these false beliefs and these false narratives, and you don't address them, they're just going to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? Until you cannot ignore them anymore. See, and you're going to realize that they're false, and then the illusion will be stripped away. You're going to realize how you've been doing a disservice to yourself, and that's when your happiness comes. That's when your inspiration comes back in. Because boom, you've learned the lesson. You've learned the lesson. You've learned and completed the cycle that these were lies that were helping you self-sabotage, that were slowing you down. These false narratives that you were operating off of, Taurus. I really feel like that's what it is. Letting go of these false fucking narratives. Because you believe deep down that either you're not good enough, or that you can't, or that that good things don't happen to you. It's like a PTSD type of thing, okay? But Spirit's helping you by addressing those things, by bringing you into the unknown, by forcing you to go, oh shit, this journey is not going the way that I thought. They want you to trust. They're forcing you to trust. They're forcing you to take a moment to pause and learn yourself and readjust, right? Because this abundance is yours. It's just waiting for you to acknowledge these false beliefs, right? And these false narratives within yourself. Because if you adjust and you recognize these false narratives, you're not going to continuously search for supporting ideas that support this core belief within yourself. It's a core belief. It's like you feel like good things don't happen to you, but they do. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Okay, let's get some oracles. Okay. Actually, they're telling me not to use this one because they said I pretty much nailed it. They're telling me to do this one. I like the tea leaf oracle, but it's hard to shuffle, but I like it. All right, Taurus, please. Let's get ready to pack it up and get it on home. Position of authority. Yeah, so maybe someone with this, see, look, that's what this Hierophant card is. Somebody in a position of authority may have really severely wounded you, either as a child or took advantage of you or had some abusive power or something like that, that caused these false beliefs to become concrete within you. But let me tell you, concrete can't be busted up, baby, and you can lay a brand new foundation. All right, others of you, you are meant to be in a position of power, in a position of authority, all right? And that's what's waiting for you on the other end whenever the fairy docks at the other end. Owning your own businesses, that kind of stuff, stepping into your power. Because you can't be in your power as a creator if you are constantly focusing on that past. Your power to manifest your future lies within the present moment. All right, that's what they said. They said everything. Yeah, fears, worries, and tense situations. Dagger. And right under that, someone is leaving your life. Yeah, it's that fear leaving your life, Taurus. It's that fear leaving your life. Maybe you've been overly cautious. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Some of y'all, if you've been waiting on yourself or your business or whatever to flourish, that's going to be happening for you. This wheel of fortune is going to shift, but you have to learn this within yourself before this wheel of fortune will shift, okay? Dog far away, a distant friend thinking of you. A distant friend thinking of you. Interesting. Okay. And then feather. Someone you know is undependable and insecure. Yeah, I honestly just feel like this is somebody that you looked up to or that you held in a high regard. I honestly just feel like there's somebody that you need to let leave your life. This is somebody that you held in a high regard, and I feel like you might be in denial about this person needing to leave your fucking life. Okay? Okay. We're going to get one of these. And then we are going to get a making magic oracle. We're going to be done. So I got to get the rest of my stuff taken care of today. Pluto. Yeah. So, something could be significant about the day of Tuesday. All right, Scorpio. Some of y'all have Scorpio in your chart. This is about transformation. This is about death, ending. Okay, this is Hades, the ruler of the underworld, the afterlife, rebirth, obsession, and destruction. Okay, to help you guys through this energy, I feel like that's the main reason why this came out. Okay, here are the crystals you could work with: bloodstone, red agate, garnet, ruby, and red topaz. Pluto is the shit that comes up from the deeps of the depth. The boat has stopped on your journey right in the middle of the depths of the fucking sea, and there's some shit that is going to be coming up to surprise your ass. Okay. And, you know, this is something that within yourself that you're going to be releasing. This energy is here because this energy needs to be acknowledged, right? It needs to be acknowledged. You need to become aware of it. You're going to gain insight from it. And then you're going to transmute it, transform it, and release it. Okay. Yep. And then you have the moon. You could also work with moonstone, pearl, labradorite, kyanite, any type of kyanite, blue or black kyanite, I'm feeling for you, selenite, or obsidian. This is representing Monday and Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday could be important for you. You could be watching this message on those days. Okay, this is feminine energy. The moon is about intuition, psychic abilities, illusion, deception, dreams. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. Fear and anxiety, subconscious energy. Subconscious energy. Pay attention to what these subconscious narratives are. Okay, darkness, cycles. Okay, purity, spirituality, and cleansing. This is really a beautiful thing, Taurus. I've actually been through this, right? Because I've had that before, and you know what I did? I actually worked with my subconscious mind by means of, like, there's several ways that the subconscious mind can be programmed, okay? Let me just give y'all some information that you can use for yourself as a tool. The subconscious mind is programmed in three main ways: trauma, symbols, and repetition. Okay? So if you want to reprogram your subconscious mind, use those things. Create a sigil, create a symbol that represents something that is encouraging to yourself, right? Right where you're going to see it every day. It doesn't matter if it's on a sticky note or whatever. Good things happen to me. I deserve divine blessings, okay? Do something to help yourself reprogram your mind. Say affirmations. Use that, get that repetition going. Okay? Like I said, do a sigil or a symbol that represents like an affirmation or something like I just said. That way you can look at it every day and only you know what it means, right? Draw that symbol everywhere. And every time you see that symbol, know that it means I deserve divine blessings. Good things happen to me, right? Good things are going to come. Good things are manifesting in my life, okay? Whatever it is. Alright, Taurus. You're really going through it though, Taurus. On target. Follow your ideal life path. Address these false narratives within you, Taurus. Okay? If this will fucking... Without the glare, thank you. There we go. Follow your ideal life path. You are on point. Whatever you think you're supposed to be doing, just because you have some... blockages along the way, don't stop. Address what this is within your unconscious, subconscious mind, okay? Address these false narratives, and then continue on moving and watch the blockages be lifted away, okay? All right, Taurus. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this helped you. If this helped you, please drop a like, okay? Or go ahead and drop a comment, all right? Drop an empowering emoji. Drop me the little muscle emoji, okay? In the comments if you were helped by this reading, all right? Because you are strong. You are stronger than you know, and you do deserve divine blessings. You do, okay? Drop the muscle emoji or drop me a little cash bag, because the bag is coming to you, all right, if you made it through this reading. Definitely feel free to subscribe if you are interested in knowing whenever I go live or when I drop videos in the future. All right, I love your comments. Thank you so much, guys, for allowing me to give you this message today. Many blessings to you until next time.